All right, hi guys, happy Monday. We are live here for Chopper History today, and we have a special guest, Tom Foster from the Beatniks, a cool motorcycle builder, crazy cracker. That's his Instagram name.
Crazy Fast Cracker.
Yeah, so if any of you guys follow him on Instagram. But before we get to Tom, I wanted to say a couple things. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody. Hope you guys had a good weekend. Soaked up family time. Yes, we said family time.
Yeah.
And anything else, put your Christmas lights out already. And also, I want to remind you guys, we have our new shirts out. So you can either come by the shop here, we have some, or go to hotleathers.com. They are the exclusive Perowitz apparel site that you can buy the new Perowitz shirts at. I believe they're like $20, $25. I believe they have free shipping too. So go to hotleathers.com if you want to get yourself a shirt or get somebody a shirt for Christmas. We have a new design that should be out actually by the end of the week. So maybe on our show on Thursday, we can show you the new design shirts that they're having, which we're going to keep having more and more Perowitz stuff because I know you guys ask all the time about apparel and shirts and stuff. So, sorry, I guess my watch was talking.
Yeah.
Let's get to a couple of your comments over here. Daniel Hopkins, Indian Motorcycles rock. I agree 100%. Chopper History is brought to you by Indian Motorcycles and Law Tigers. So shout out to them. Stephen Brenner, Stephen Drago. Good afternoon.
Michael Woodchuck got his new Cycle Fab shirts this weekend.
Oh, cool. Thanks, Mike.
Very cool.
Yeah. Shannon Poor, turn up the heat. It's snowing in Indiana. Ooh.
Yeah.
Keep
Big
it
D
there.
from Illinois.
Derek from Taunton.
Greg Simon from Montana.
Haley, good morning. Noel. Kevin Olson, good morning from Minnesota.
Matt Scirocco. We started doing the prep work on Jody's ex-Dinah.
Yeah.
So that's coming along now.
Yeah, Ray, it says first time here. Thanks for watching us, Ray. We hope you continue to watch us. Hope this isn't first and last.
Craig Ferry. Hey, Craig.
Yep. Do I say Dennis Frame from Long Island?
Yeah.
Giorgio's from Greece. That's cool. Adam from the UK. And Nicholas from
Burma.
I don't think that's like Burma's in another country.
Yeah, I would say so. And my brother Al. Hey, Al.
Oh, I didn't even see him. Oh, yeah, there he is. Hi, guys. Dossie. Margie from Indiana, another Indiana person. Wiz. Who the hell are you guys? Well, why'd you tune in if you don't know who we are?
Yeah, right. You have to watch and maybe find out.
Yeah. Sorry, who's ever calling? Can't answer right at the moment. Yeah. Robert from Texas, George from Virginia Beach, Andrew from Long Island. All right, guys. So I think we've kind of got you guys. Let's get to our show, which, like I said, Chopper History, sponsored by Indian Motorcycles and Law Tigers. And let's bring on our guest, the Tom Foster. Hang on. All right. Hey, Tom.
What's up?
Hey, Tom. How you doing?
Awesome. How you doing, Dave?
Good. Good to see you, man.
Always great to see you.
Sorry, this way.
So, Tom, I think one of the first questions I had myself, and, I'm sure there's a lot of other people. So how did you get the name Crazy Fast Cracker?
Somebody I used to hang out with started calling me that and kind of just stuck.
Yeah, that's well, when I said when I told Jody that you were coming on, she goes, "Oh," and I said Crazy Fast Cracker. She says, "Oh, I didn't know that was Tom's name."
Yeah. We were actually, I think we were watching something, and Jesse came on, and he had a Way Fast Whitey on the back of his stuff. She goes, "Way Fast Whitey." He says, "You're Crazy Fast Cracker." And it just stuck,
Yeah. So tell the people, like, you had a background in aerospace, right?
Yeah, I was an engineering scientist with Boeing Integrated Defense Systems Space and Intelligence Division.
Wow, that's quite the title alone.
Yeah. I had a multi-award winning career, spent 30 years out of their most elite laboratory.
Oh, no
Wow.
kidding.
Yeah,
Wow.
we put over $100 billion in space.
Wow. No
That's a
kidding.
lot of money.
That
To give you perspective of it, 1,000,000 seconds is 11 days and change. 1,000,000,000 seconds is over 31 years. That's the difference between 1,000,000 and 1,000,000,000.
wow.
That's
no
a good.
kidding.
I like facts like that. So what is it?
Yeah.
30. Say it again.
1,000,000 seconds is 11 days and change. 1,000,000,000 seconds is over 31 years.
Wow, that's a cool fact.
Yeah, I never would have thought.
A lot of people don't get the difference between millionaires and billionaires, and it's a big, big difference.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Billions, that's big stuff, you know?
Yeah, I try to I like that you put that in perspective. I'm big on perspective too. Like when I race at the Salt Flats, I always say that to kind of grasp how fast 200 is it took me 17 seconds to go a mile, but then when you break it down even more, it's less than a second to go the length of a football field.
Yes.
So
that's radical. That's radical.
I like facts like that. So we normally don't have, I don't want to take anything away from the motorcycle industry because it's my whole life, but we usually don't have like people of that such high caliber as far as engineering and things like that. So it's pretty interesting. And so you've been doing it for 31 years?
I had. I've been retired for 5 years. I started as with Hughes Aircraft Space and Communications Division, and Howard Hughes owned, and Howard was really good to his employees. He really appreciated what we did. We did special stuff that was highly technical. Most of all our engineering was proprietary knowledge that was born there.
That's cool. That's got.
I got my job is I just had good hands.
Yeah, that's got to be a good
everything there. Yeah, so it was a lot of fun, and then a lot of that transcended. That I learned through my engineering feats there. I could put into my motorcycles. Build bikes. I could ride super fast and not be on the side of the road much.
Yeah, that's always the goal. No matter what
yes,
the goal
that is the goal.
It has to go slow.
A lot of people have a hard time achieving that, but I prefer it. It gets real personal with me.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. What's your favorite bike that you've built?
My FXR probably, because it looks really, really, really cool. It's really low, but it does everything it's supposed to. It drags peg, goes super fast, and it's transcended time. I built that bike in 2004, and it's still considered one of the best FXRs today. So that's my favorite. That my rigid, with the Chopper Guys frame. Those are my two for sure.
What year FXR is it?
It's a custom.
FXR is a roll frame. It's one of 3 frames that exist. I actually got from Jesse a gazillion years ago. He had it in his secret parts stash, and I traded him the motor out of the bike that Dave Mann painted. Traded him that for that frame and a bunch of wheels and stuff, and
Would you say it was a row frame?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I have one of the 3 single down tube.
Yeah, Mark Rowe built some nice stuff.
That is still perfect. That bike just rides so bitchin', handles bitchin', and just looks cooler than anything.
Yeah. We are truly FXR people here.
Yeah, I love FXRs. If I ever was going to have a stock frame bike, it would be an FXR.
Yeah, I mean, between Jody and I, we probably have 5 of them.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
And,
I want to build one for Meredith.
Yeah, be perfect. Does Meredith ride?
She just got her license a couple years ago, and she's we're going to get her a bike here pretty quick.
Oh, good. That's a good starter bike because you can get it low, that she can be plenty flat-footed. They're easy to handle. They ride nice.
Yep.
I don't think there's anything bad you could say about an FXR.
Yes. Yeah, I think it's the perfect bike.
Yeah, I agree. It's too bad Holly didn't still make them, but then maybe they wouldn't be.
I know. They should. They had any brains at all, they would just, do a retro thing and bring them back that frame. I mean, Robbie Buell is a genius,
Yeah.
That guy knew what was up. That guy knows how to make stuff work, and they should absolutely bring that bike back.
Yeah. So tell us about the Beatniks now. How long have you been in the Beatniks?
Well,
God, I think like 12, 13 years now.
Oh, okay. Boy, time flies, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's crazy. It's insane.
For people that don't know, tell us what the Beatniks are.
We're probably the best known car club. We're international. We have a bunch of chapters in Australia. We have a guy in Japan. We get started in Japan, and we're clear across the United States. We've had a lot of real cool guys in the club. Jack Rudy's our president, and have quite an illustrious crew. Of car builders, tattoo artists. Guys from different parts, but all very cool. Kind of a prerequisite to getting in. Lots of tattoos and being cool.
Yeah. Now, do you have do you do like a prospect thing, or what do you
Yeah, it's pretty hard to get in our club. Actually, you have to prospect 2 years.
Yeah, okay. That's basically the same as the Hamsters. You
make
make
sure you're going to be around. You're not just coming in for a T-shirt,
Right,
Yeah.
exactly.
For a while, make sure you're going to be part of the group, and you ain't going anywhere,
Yep. Now, what's your rule on the car? You have to have a hot rod car of some sort.
Yeah,
right?
it's pre-64, 64 earlier, and it's got to be custom.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. We did a show in Atlantic City
Yeah, I was thinking.
several years ago. Well, it's probably how many years ago now? Probably 6, 7 years, 8 years ago.
Uh-huh.
And James Hetfield was there.
It was a Metallica concert.
Yeah,
James was in our club for a long time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Rick
And-
Dorr.
isn't Jack
Yep,
Rudy?
Rick Dorr.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think Jack Rudy was there
Yeah,
too.
and I ended up talking to Jack and Shu.
Yes, Shu.
yeah.
Shu's so awesome.
Yeah, Jack, Shu, Jack, and I mean, we went over and talked about, the beatniks and the Hamsters for
Yeah.
I think for hours. We had a great day.
Oh, I bet. Just I could see you really getting along with those two in particular.
Yeah.
Great guy. Just
Yeah.
great guy.
In fact, a few months later, Shu sent me a really cool illustration that he did. It was
Awesome. Yeah, he's
hanging up in my house.
very cool, talented guy that's just cool, funny as fuck, nicest guy in the world. He has to be that giant to fit his heart in him,
Yeah, yeah. Now, do you guys have a lot of? Are there a lot of members in your area?
We got quite a few in our state, from San Diego all way up north.
Yeah, yeah.
Yep.
So it must be pretty nice now. You being retired, you can do what you want, huh?
It's amazing. Yeah, very blessed. Very blessed.
You think that you're going to have a lot of time, but then you find you don't?
I have no time. Yeah, I'm just doing stuff all the time,
Yeah.
Working on my bike. I'm redoing both my bikes. I got the Rigids almost done. The FXR is about ready to go back together. Eric Bennett just redid the motor and.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, we
Yeah.
played speed race.
we
with him.
used to race with Eric.
Oh, great! Got him and his dad. Just,
I just gonna say,
Oh,
great
cool.
family.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
pitted right next to them.
oh, awesome! Yeah, great
for
guys.
several years.
Super smart.
Yeah. So
And I mean that's
cool.
I will use nobody else to build my motors. Eric Bennett builds my motors. That's my guy.
Yeah.
That bike was always fast, from the guy that originally built it.
Yeah.
But we had a oil pump problem that burned it down, and we had to put it back together. And it was basically spec'd out the same, but completely different motor. It was so much faster, so much happier.
Yeah.
And just he's my guy. I won't use anybody else. Eric's and such a great guy too. But man, they know how to go fast. And him and his dad have both gone 200 mile an hour.
Yeah.
That's the shit.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
They definitely know how to ride them and wrench on them.
Yep.
They got both aspects of it.
No, so much respect for those guys. Just mad.
Yeah. So do you see the whole Sims crew much anymore?
Oh, I'm in constant contact with them. He's over in the islands a lot. He's got a great big property out there and living pretty large out there. But I talk to Dane and Hunter all the time. Excuse me?
Oh, really? Oh, he's in
Yeah,
Hawaii?
he's got a really nice place on the North Shore. Just beautiful.
Wow, that's cool.
He's a long-time surfer. A lot of people didn't know that, but been surfing forever. And
Yeah,
that's island, But my son, he works for Dane Tattoo Shop.
Oh, no kidding.
Cool.
Oh yeah, he's been there almost 6 years now. He's
Oh wow.
I follow Dane.
he's a manager now.
Oh, cool.
I follow Dane on Instagram, and I love all his political posts. We won't get into it, but
Oh my God.
political posts.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, that shit just blew up on him. It was horrible.
Yeah. We did a show one time. I think it was. I was just asking Jody. I think it was in Myrtle Beach.
Uh huh.
Both of the Sims boys were there.
Yeah.
Hunter and Jody ended up hanging out with them.
Yeah.
For the weekend. We all had a good time.
Great guy. I've been with him. They're my family. We've been hanging out for decades. Over 30 years. And I mean, I talk to him all the time. Me and Hunter send each other portrait pictures almost daily on Instagram, and I talk to Dane all the time. And but yeah, that's our family.
Is your son a tattoo artist for Dane?
Yes. Yeah, he apprenticed under Gil Monty.
Oh, no kidding.
Yep.
Gil the Drill.
Gil the Drill. You know him.
Yeah, I know Gil from way back.
Yes. I mean,
now, where is Gil at?
He's in Florida.
Oh, is he?
Yes. Just being a pirate tattoo guy,
Yeah, because last I knew he was in Vegas, I think.
He's like the wind,
Yeah, right.
But yeah, he's in Florida again,
Yeah. So where did your son apprentice under Gil? Where was Gil at that time?
At that time, he was in Texas.
Oh, okay.
Beaumont.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay, down by Houston.
Yes.
Yeah, I know exactly.
Yeah, not far from Louisiana.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think a hurricane wiped out Beaumont maybe 4 or 5 years ago.
Probably,
because it's down towards Galveston.
Probably Gil leaving,
Right. Yeah, Gil was part of the old tattoo regime.
Oh, he's the last of the old school. He's the last that was connected to those guys, and so real deal. I mean, just tattoo master. And left of the pirates. That guy is a pirate.
Oh yeah, without a doubt.
Yeah, like I'm not sure if you're familiar with Don Nolan, but another cool pirate tattoo. I just found this.
Oh, wow.
Isn't that cool? So he did this.
That's so cool.
Yeah, he did this. This is obviously like a book cover.
Yeah.
Cool books.
Wow.
And I kept good care of it. And
yeah, you did.
My books. But if you notice, it says Heath in Science instead of Health in Science.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Nolan wasn't
the most fun. Just funnest guys there are on the planet.
Yeah. No, Nolan was our good friend. He was part of our family, and he used
one
to
of the
come
best
out.
ever. One of the best ever. Iconic.
He would come out and spend 2 weeks at a time with us at my house and he'd tattoo in my kitchen.
Yeah, I remember seeing the pictures in the magazines. Back in the day. I always thought that was so cool because I was just such a Don Nolan fan. The guy was just, iconic. He was. The guy was just one of the best there ever was.
I had a bike that I built in 1988. It was a dual carbureted Ness frame.
Yep, I remember.
Bike. And it was a pretty iconic bike. I sold it in 1990 in Sturgis to a guy in Wisconsin. About 10 years later, the guy called me and said he just got out of jail and he needed money, he wanted to sell it. And so I flew out to Wisconsin. And me and Nolan went out and looked at it, and Nolan said, geez, I'd really like to have this. I said, all right, so Nolan bought it, and we just cleaned it up. It was still pretty nice, and he put it in his collection. I did probably.
One of the magazines did an article about that, didn't they?
Yeah.
I remember that.
Yeah.
And I said, I've been a fan of yours for decades.
Yeah, thanks. Anyways, when Nolan passed away, he left the bike to Jody and I.
No way.
Yeah, so we have it back. It's in our showroom. Yeah.
That's awesome. I so wish I could get that bike back. I did. Dave Mann did the painting of. I have no idea where it is,
Yeah, I said, believe it or not, this summer we were extremely busy all summer, which is a good thing. But I said this summer, this because we got it back in March of whenever. And I said, oh, this summer I'm going to ride that bike.
Hell yeah.
I was so busy. The summer just flew by and I didn't get a chance, but I'm definitely itching to get that bike out and get, more people to recognize it because it is such a cool bike.
Take it to Sturgis. I want to see you there. I'm going to go this year.
Yeah. We will definitely be there.
It was in Mike Lichten's.
Yeah, L Pitts and a bunch of us are going to do the OG tour. Dane Sims, maybe Hunter Sims, try and get the Sims guys out there.
Cool.
That would be very cool.
Yeah.
A bunch of us are going to go. Trevelyan, Big Mike, BMC Choppers.
Yeah.
All the old guys who used to do it and hang out together. We're all going to go do it. I'm going to be 60 next year, so I want to get out and do it again. Haven't done the bike thing for a while.
That would be really cool.
No, absolutely. Yeah. There's no event like Sturgis. There really isn't.
No. Yeah, I'm going to do the ROT rally, too. They're bringing the Republic of Texas rally back in June, and they invited me out to that, so I'm going to be there.
Yeah, the rock rally is something.
Yeah, I went with Johnny Chop. God, forever ago. Around 2005, I think. And man, we had a blast. We just drove all night, got there. And it was just we had the raddest time. It was fun.
Yeah,
I'll bet.
I went maybe like 4 or 5 years ago, and I was just like riding around in a golf cart, like,
Yeah.
are these people for real?
Yeah.
There is no
that place goes buck wild at night.
Yes.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Buck ass wild at night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
Yes.
yeah. Sure.
That's probably how rallies were like 30 years ago.
Yeah. That's definitely the old
That's how I
OG rallies.
Yeah, like girls, no problem walking around topless. They don't care what they look like.
No. It's like an old Easy Riders magazine.
Yeah. Somebody told them they look good naked, so they figured they'd just walk around that way. You know?
Yeah. Why not?
Yeah.
Either that, or some of those girls, they were in the Easy Rider magazines in the 60s.
It just never stopped.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
We did 6th Street in Austin that when we were there and just blew it up. We had so much fun.
Yeah, that is a good rally.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, we had a blast. I'm really looking forward to it. I'm right out there with Rick from RKB Customs. We're right out together. He's going.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, geez, if you guys come out to Sturgis, you should come to our paint show. Our paint show is on Wednesday in Sturgis, right?
Oh yeah, for sure.
And it's been really Sturgis and Daytona shows.
We're all right out there. We got trampoline. We're gonna have a real good crew.
Yeah, sounds like it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
As long as everybody shows up.
I'm just gonna say you gotta hold them to it.
Yeah, right.
Well, yeah. So far, we're all kind of semi-retired. Except for Mike, Big Mike, he's hustling.
What does Hunter do?
Hunter, he's at the shop again.
Oh, is he?
Oh,
Yeah, he was being a Porsche mechanic for a while, but now he's at the shop again.
Oh, okay. I stopped into Ciron when I was out there for Allen's deal.
Yep.
And, spent a couple hours over there talking to him, and he showed me around. And my God, he's got so much stuff. It's unreal.
I know. Cool.
I don't think he ever sold anything. He kept everything he ever had.
I know. He's got some cool shit.
Yeah, for sure.
once he got a ton of like old inventory.
Oh, he's got everything. You name it. He's got it. Bikes, old inventory, old customs.
Yeah. Ron was always big on inventory. That was. You could always go there, and people always went there with pockets of money because they knew there was parts there to buy. You don't have to wait for it.
Yep.
He always had a huge inventory of performance machine, bakers, just frames, fender, everything. You can go in there and build a bike that day. Pick everything you want. He's got it all on the shelf.
Yeah. Oh,
every single part.
Yeah. Now, where do you live, Tom?
Now I just moved about 3 years ago. I was in Northeast LA for 3 decades, and then I moved to up by Santa Maria, a little town called Orchid.
Oh, okay.
In Central California. I'm like right between LA and the Bay Area.
Oh, okay.
It's paradise. I love it here.
Yeah, Santa Maria. Isn't that where the what was that hot rod thing they did?
Yeah, the West Coast Nationals here every year.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No, I always wanted to go there, but
it's so much fun. Memorial Day, it's just a blast.
Yeah. Oh, I'll
it's a cool little town. It reminds me of Chino, where I grew up in the 60s. It's just a cool little town. 5 minutes, I'm out on 101 in the farms land, on the coast. It's just so cool. No smog, no hipsters, no homeless people. It's just rad.
Yeah.
Very conservative,
Yeah.
All kind of people.
Yeah,
Yep.
right. Yep.
Exactly.
Yeah. Now that car that you have, that's what, a 51, 52 Chevy?
Yeah, 52 Chevy. Styleline Deluxe I got from my club brother, Dennis McPhail.
Oh, okay. That was McPhail's. Okay.
And I've redone it like 3 times in 13 years.
Really?
Yeah.
Wasn't McPhail at that show too in Atlantic City?
Oh, almost for sure.
I think he was. Yeah, I think he was.
Yeah.
Yep.
What other cars do you have, Tom?
I got a 65 long bed C10 I got about 40 grand under the body. It's got a custom frame, Bruce Hilboro, racing engines prep, 350, Tremec 6-speed, 4-wheel Willwood disc brakes, drilled rotors, every single line, brake line, gas line's brand new. We relocated the gas tank. It's pretty rad, It's a cool rider, lace frame. I drive it about 1 inch off the ground, 90 mile an hour all day.
Yeah. And what is it, a 65?
Yep, 65.
Wow. No
That's
kidding.
cool.
That's very cool.
this-
That's my daily driver, and then I got my chop car and 2 choppers.
That's a chopped 52.
Yeah, this one.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
cool.
that's
That's
back in the
cool.
old days when it was black.
Oh, what color is it now?
It's got a vintage flats. It's called Cyber Gray. It's got a little blue pearl in it, but it's like a semi-gloss, and it's got a multi-flaked top. Got like 3 different sizes of flake in the top, silver metal flake.
What's that got for a drivetrain?
It's got a 250 inline 6 that Bruce Hillsborough Racing Ninjas built for me also, but it's got about everything you could do to it. It's bored and decked and ported head and Offenhauser manifold, barrel Hawley, Pertronic ignition, custom made header. It hauls at like 80, 90 all day, just cruises.
Wow, no kidding.
Oh yeah, it goes way faster than those tires I should ever go. It's 130 in a blink of an eye. That thing's fast.
Wow.
Everybody thinks it's got a V8 in it. It's fast. Yeah.
I guess they don't call you crazy fast crack.
Yeah, it's very fitting. Yeah. Yeah. It
Yeah.
definitely sticks. I ride like a retard,
Yep. Shit. So
Yeah.
tell us about that rigid that you're doing.
That's my old Captain Insano bike. I went to originally. That's when I went to Moon Eyes in Japan. In 2008 and stuff. Finally took it apart. Steve Demand painted it, and made a few new parts for it, and got some bare knuckle Paul risers on it, and
Oh no,
that's my FXR.
Yeah, I was just gonna
Yeah.
say it's Airfix.
But it's a cool bike. It's got a bunch of the old original. That's when I was doing stuff with Roland, and I got all the R&D stuff. I got the original contour wheels and controls and all that shit, and
Yeah.
the original, radial mount brake, and I R&D'd all that stuff for him. Because I go out and just beat shit.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
why I used to
you-
R&D all his parts for him. A lot of them. So
Yeah.
it was real cool. I got all the newest, latest, greatest shit.
Yeah.
And, got a really cool chopper guy frame, like the one we did for the Hard Rock Motel tour bike. There's
Yeah.
only 3 of those chassis. They built one for that, and then they built one for me, and then this guy in Japan built one that kind of melded that bike and my FXR together in a custom.
Oh, very
But
cool.
choppers guys, those guys build the best frames. I just love that thing.
Yeah. No,
Not a shim in the drivetrain. It's perfect.
Yeah. Are they still in? I don't think they're in business anymore, are they?
Yeah, he's still doing frames.
Is he?
He's got he's got like one of the only shop weed dispensaries in the country, I think.
Oh no, shit.
Yeah, it's pretty
Well, that'll
rad.
keep 'em going.
Oh yeah, Mike's gangster. I love that dude. That dude's such a pimp.
How do you like bare knuckle Paul's rises?
Oh, the best. Those things
Yeah.
are so badass.
I want to get a
So
set
badass.
for one of my.
I love them. They're art. They're really, really nice and just
Yeah.
He builds nice
minimalist
stuff.
design, strong as fuck. I mean, Paul builds really nice parts. I love that guy. Just
Yeah.
real deal American, badass, doing cool shit. Takes a lot of pride, and you can tell.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a good. He is
Yeah.
so American.
Yeah.
Yes, he
So
is.
American.
I mean, I love that guy. Just
Yeah.
mad respect.
He does some cool stuff.
Very.
So we have a big fan who watches us often is Filippo from Italy. He's a
Huh.
hipster, great guy, and he says, "Great Tom Foster Jordan collector is too cool."
Yeah, very cool. Yeah, I have a lot of Jordans still. I used to have over 40 pair, but I probably got about.
Really?
Yeah, I gave like about 20 of them away to, just.
The thing is that Filippo would know
Yeah.
that.
How would Filippo know that?
Filippo he's the greatest guy, and he loves this American stuff and
Oh,
motorcycles
very cool.
and hot rods, and he knows so much. Like, he could tell me stuff about DP that I don't even know.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, that's
Yeah.
the coolest thing about, Europe and, Japan, and those guys they study what we do, and they're so into it. It's rad,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Going to other places. I really like going to other places. It's fun.
Hey, tell us about the Moon Eye show. We've never
The
been
best.
there. We've always talked
You should
about it.
absolutely go. It's the coolest international car and bike show there is, period. It's the one that everybody wants to be to. There's international press from everywhere, and the level of quality. Japan, those guys are just awesome. Those guys really get it. They're such a study and studied and studied. You go to their shops and there's just stacks of magazines, stacks. And and they used to come here and buy stuff a lot, and they still come get some bodies and stuff, but they build everything there now, and they don't F around, I went to they drive their shit too. You know, the parking lot's just as big as the show inside.
That's cool.
They had cars and bikes. I mean, those guys get down. They really get down.
Yeah.
And so into it. And like I said, they treat us like rock stars. I mean, it's so cool to go there. I mean, it's literally.
Is that in June or December?
I don't know.
It's the first weekend of December every year.
Okay, I was thinking it was December because I was thinking it was kind of near Christmas.
Yeah, I think this year's going to be the 30th anniversary. And it's like it's the thing to get invited to. I mean, but to go, I couldn't recommend it anymore. I've been in shows all over the world, and that's the best I've ever been to.
Are they going to have it this year?
They didn't have it this last year, but it's already announced for this next year.
So
for
2021?
next year, yeah.
Yeah, COVID will be gone as soon as the election's over, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be glad when we can travel again, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, tell me about it.
Yeah, I mean, this is crazy, you know? I mean,
What a crazy year.
You know, fortunately, I don't mind being here, you know, and you know, we've got plenty of work to do, but we kind of miss the traveling too, you know?
Yep. No, I know. I'm retired. I want to travel, you know. I work so
now
hard when I work, you know.
Yeah.
But now, I want to go out and do stuff. Yeah, it's been rough this year. It's terrible. Everything got canceled. Everything cool got canceled. Everything.
Yeah. You know, there's some stuff in California. The Born Free show. We wanted to go to the Born Free show this year,
right?
But you know, maybe next year.
Yep, that's always real well attended. You know, the Dave Mann show in Ventura is real cool. Yeah.
I went to the very first Dave Mann show.
Yeah.
You know, that was quite a deal.
How long?
I remember.
I think it was maybe the early 2000s when Dave died.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, I got wheel stand contest hanging in here.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I own that. Yeah, I got it from Frank Keisler a gazillion years ago.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah, he's one of the old. He was the editor before Keith Ball.
Yeah, right. Sure, I know Frank.
Yeah, you know Frank.
You see Frank?
I haven't seen him in a gazillion years.
Yeah, I mean, I don't ever hear anything about him or see anything.
Yeah. Low profile.
Yeah. I guess.
Yeah.
I guess.
Filippo says he is the coolest beatnik. He has too good a pro street.
Very cool.
He's broken.
I like that guy.
Yeah.
I met so many guys from your club. They're so cool. They're all so cool. You know, I met a bunch of guys from Europe at Arlen's funeral, you know, and nice, so cool.
Yeah.
They should do an Arlen Ness show, like a tribute kind of show.
Oh, they absolutely should. I mean, the guy was the king. You know, he was the king.
Yeah, probably it would draw a lot of people, I would think.
Oh yeah, you know,
I'm sure it would.
I remember the days when it was just, you know, you get a magazine, it was just all Arlen, Ron Sims, Dave Perowitz, you know, Tony Smith, you know.
Yeah.
Goss bikes in there, but that was the deal, you know.
Yeah, I mean, those were the days.
They should. I mean, Arlen was the nicest guy too, you know.
Yeah.
The nicest guy. I met him at the first Easy Rider show, the very first one in '90, and was friendly and nice to me, you know, ever since, you know. It was always really cool. And then, you know, I met Craig Germeroth.
Yeah.
You know, I hung out with you guys all the time at his house, you know.
Yeah.
What a great guy. I miss that fucker too.
Yeah.
One of the best friends I ever had.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
let's see. We got some more. Love Santa Maria. Lived there for 3 years. One of our
Mel Carr.
I love it here. I'm so stuck. I mean, this COVID shit hasn't bothered me at all. I go slot car racing, mess around with my bikes, go up the coast, and you know, we go hit restaurants and just cruise around here. It's so beautiful.
Yeah.
Pismo Beach, like 25 minutes away
That's
from
what
it.
I was going to ask you. Right near the beach.
Yeah. Yep. 25 minutes to Pismo.
Yeah. Now, does Meredith live down there with you?
Yeah, you know, like, of course, about 2 months after I moved here, I met her at the Roadster show in Pomona, Grand National Roadster show.
Yeah.
And, you know, we've been dating ever since, hung out. So I would drive to Long Beach one weekend. She'd drive to Santa Maria the next. And we did that for a year and a half. Then she finally moved here about a year and a half ago.
Good.
Oh, okay, good. Well, tell her we said hello, too.
Huh? Oh, yeah, I will. Yeah, she had to go take Toby, our little boy, first child, to the vet, get his last parvo shot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's parvo. I had a dog actually that I adopted that had
Oh,
parvo.
cool.
Unfortunately, I ended up having to put her down because the parvo got out of control because it's not something that's common. It's not.
Wow.
not a common thing. And Doug Robinson's dog.
Yeah.
Same thing. He adopted it, and it had power. Fortunately, he got ahead of it and was able to save it. But it's
that's why Meredith's is so good about that.
Yeah, that is really good. That's very proactive because
Yep.
I had never even heard of Pavo before, and I haven't heard of it since. And then just recently, one of his friends, Doug Robinson's dog, had it, and now you see it. I'm like,
well, she wants to take him to the dog park, and he's like our child. I mean, we just love him like a child,
Yeah. We know how it is. Believe me, good dog people, know.
Oh yeah, I love animals. I mean, I just adore them,
Yeah. We have another fan of yours, Blair Watson, said Tom is a ruler and an OG ruler.
Awesome. Yeah, I'm getting old.
No, he meant original, not old.
I like that.
Yeah.
I try, very hard trying,
Yeah. So Craig Ferry says the Daytona Turkey Rod Run was this past weekend. Attendance was great. I was actually wondering if that was going to go on.
Yeah.
In Daytona they have the Turkey Rod Run.
Oh yeah.
Old cars.
Yeah,
I'd love to get back to Daytona again too. I miss out. I used to go so many times. Went with Ron forever.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Right. I know it.
It hasn't changed much.
No. Yeah. I'm sure it's the same.
Yeah.
It's all the people it's not about Daytona. It's about all the friends that you meet down.
It's your friends. It's like we were carnies,
Yeah,
exactly. See each other at all the different events. I miss that. I said it was really hard for me after Johnny Chop died.
Yeah.
Honestly, for a few years after that, and he was just my best friend, and it wasn't the same, And then just everything changed after all that biker build off stuff, and
How long ago did Johnny die? Like it had to be 10 years, right?
Oh, more than
God, it's been almost 15 now,
Yeah.
It's a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, look, Shannon Poor says I was at the Turkey Rod Run and it was packed. That's good to hear.
Yeah.
It's good to hear that an event was packed.
Yes. Yeah, and it should be. There's no reason it shouldn't be.
I agree. Obviously, the governor of Florida is a little different than us.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Ron DeSantis has got it going on,
Yeah.
He does. I think if I was going to move anywhere, I'd probably move to Florida just because their politics are cool.
Yeah, they do. But
that and Warren Lane's there.
Yeah.
I love Warren Lane. That dude's bad.
Warren is a real craftsman.
I love Warren. I always love his stuff.
Doesn't he restore airplanes?
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
Aeronautics, like old airplanes?
Yeah.
Yep. He works on airplanes. Really interesting, cool guy.
Yeah, it's another odd.
He builds badass shit, I love his bikes. Always have.
Yeah.
He does build some cool stuff.
Yep.
Let's see, we have somebody else, but it's in another language.
Yeah, somebody sent us a big long message here, and it's in a foreign language.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Get your translator out.
Yeah. Usually you can click translate, but it's not for it. Yeah, somebody else is another foreign language. We get quite a few people from other countries, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, that's very cool.
Yeah. All right, Tom, I think we've kind of wrapped it up for today. Thank you very much for coming on our show. We really appreciate it. And we love to have a different perspective. And you bring multiple different perspectives, whether it's your real-time job, which is like a legit job, not like what is.
Yeah.
Races. And also bringing in the beatniks, bringing in the cock club.
A little cool little action.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, so
absolutely.
Thank you very much for coming on our show today. And if we can ever do anything for you, please let us know.
Well, I just want to hang out. I can't wait to see you guys again.
If you go to, if you guys all come to Sturgis, definitely reach out and we'll get together.
Absolutely. I'll talk to you before then. Yeah, but we're definitely going to go. Like I said, El Pitts got at me and we came up with this OG tour, idea, and we're floating out there. And a bunch of guys that we used to all hang out together. We're all kind of talking to each other, but a bunch of us are going to go this next year. You'll see a bunch of us out there.
Yeah, good.
Okay, sounds
we're going to hold you to it.
Bitchin', I can't wait to see you guys.
All right, and if we come out to California, we'll look you up.
Man, if you're ever near Santa Maria, come and stay.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
We've got a cool place, got a big shop in my backyard, got a slot car track, pool table.
Okay, that's good.
Awesome restaurants around here.
Yeah, that's right up our alley.
I'm just going to say, we like that.
Yeah, I can hook you up.
Yeah. All right, Tom, well, thank you very much for coming on.
Great.
Hey, thanks, Tom.
Great seeing you. Love you, Dave.
All right, guys. So that was our show for today. Huge shout out, Tom Foster. Very cool guy. Brings a different perspective.
Tom and I go way back.
And also, so on Thursday, last week, how I said that we were going to go on a field trip, we are legit going to go on a field trip on Thursday. And it is going to be wicked cool. Both of us are excited about this because we have been there before, but not many people have. So we're not going to tell you where we're going to go, but I can guarantee you that it will be a good show because we're going to show you some stuff that not many people get to see. And that's what's kind of cool about us is that a lot of people have no problem showing us stuff. So
yeah, it's going to be
tune in.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be cool. Like I say, yeah, it'll be cool. That's all I can say.
Yeah. So make sure you guys tune in on Thursday to Chopper History at noon. Tell your friends. We're going to be going on a field trip. So we are not going to be in our shop. We're going to be somewhere else. So make sure you tune in, and thank you to Indian Motorcycles and Law Tigers for supporting Chopper History and keeping motorcycling great. And thank you for all you guys that comment and tell us where you're from. We love to see that stuff. So I guess that's it. You got anything else?
No, I think that's it.
All right.
We'll see you Thursday.
Thank you guys very much for tuning in.